Hey Brian, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you for reaching out to me and requesting this free video. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you can use to start increasing your online presence and generating more leads. Now, your website is where 70% of organic leads come from, so it is important to have a website that's properly optimized. As a franchisee, you are a bit limited on what you can and can't do. Each franchise has different rules, but generally speaking, franchisees are not allowed to modify the content of this site. So, um, if you have a business under another name, and you're able to create your own website, regardless of the fact you are a franchisee, but if you are able to have your own website, that truly is the best way to go around this. If not, there are workarounds. So generally speaking, a home page of your website needs to have about 1,500 words of content or more, depending on what your competitors are doing. And this content needs to be focused around your services and your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for in Waynesboro for your services. So if we look at your Waynesboro page here, it looks like a typical homepage. It's got a good amount of content, but there aren't any keywords being used. It also shows the cities that you service. So if this was your own website, you would also want a separate page for each of these cities, as long as the cities have search volume for the keywords for your services. You would want a separate service area page for those. And the service area pages are supposed to be like mini home pages with a summary of each of your services and then keywords specific to that city. You would want to have a bunch of interlinking pages like this. But these pages here are for your franchise as a whole, not specific to you guys. So these pages don't lead to one of your pages, it leads to the entire franchise. So if you had your own website, that would be great because you would need a separate page for every single one of your services. That way you can actually build your content around the local keywords so you can actually be found for each of these services. Franchises are notorious for having very simple websites that are focused around national keywords, which really does not help the franchisee. Using national keywords, even if you do the SEO and you rank those keywords, you're going to have people from all over the country landing on your page that you can't help and they're going to leave. And so you really have to focus on local keywords. That is really critical. When it comes to ranking online, content is key. You need 250 words for every keyword you're going to target. Now, you also have to make sure that all of your pages have original content and the content is not duplicated. Otherwise, Google penalizes you. That is another issue with franchise websites. Now, there is a workaround. Since your page does not have any keywords and you're not going to be allowed to go in here and modify this, generally you are able to add blog articles. If you do blog articles correctly and you've done your keyword research, you can force those keywords to this specific page so that you can actually rank them and be found for your services. So something like water damage or water damage restoration Waynesboro or Waynesboro fire damage, those type of keywords you can force onto this page. So what you would do is you would write a blog article based around that specific keyword. You would bold that keyword and hyperlink it to this specific page. Then you would have to go out and you would have to get guest posts, a few of those, which is a higher level backlink, and you would link it to that blog article. And then because of the power of those backlinks to your blog article, and your blog article linking to this page, it would force it to this page. It's a roundabout way of doing it, and it takes a lot more work, but it is doable. You can actually rank your page for words that aren't here. It's just a lot more work. Now, if we look at your top competitor in Waynesboro for water damage, it's another franchise. So they're in the exact same position that you are. You're not competing against their franchise as a whole, only this one specific location. Since you can't modify your content and they can't modify theirs, there's really not much you can do here other than using blog articles to rank for keywords and support your site with SEO. A website without search engine optimization is not going to be found online. So if we look here, this is the franchise ranking. We don't care about that. This represents your page. So you have a rating of a 17 out of 100. Most of that is being pulled over from the website as a whole, but the rest of that is because of your backlinks and referring domains. These are very critical when it comes to ranking online. You need a lot of these, but not all are created equal. So you want to make sure that you're getting only authoritative links, because this is like a popularity contest in Google. So the more relevant the links are that you're getting for your website, the more power it's going to give you, the more it's going to help you to rank. And then you're going to want to tie these to your good local keywords so that you can rank to the first page and be found for those keywords and convert your visitors into customers. If you also want them to be do follow links, because do follows share the power of high ranking sites and help you to rank. If we look here, only 6 of your links are do follows, and because Google only gives you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain, essentially you only have 6 links that are doing anything for your website. You've only been indexed for 7 keywords, and your page is getting 0 traffic. If we look at your keywords, none of these keywords, except for this one, is a relevant keyword. And none of your keywords are ranking. There's 12 spots per page on Google. So you definitely have to work on your keyword and content strategy. But for you guys, you're going to have to build that content through blog articles. You're going to want a lot of content. The more that you have, the better. And really focus on those important keywords. And also recognize that people search differently. So you could see almost the exact same keywords, but structured a little bit differently. Like here, there's a comma between Waynesboro and VA. But I really think this is Pennsylvania, so this keyword actually isn't going to do much to help you either. But Waynesboro, Pennsylvania College doesn't help you. Waynesboro doesn't help you. Fireplace doesn't help you. So none of these are buyer intent keywords. You want to focus on keywords that will convert into customers. Like I said, if you can actually have your own website, you're going to be even better off because you can add the content directly to your site, focus on those keywords, and get them ranked. But if you're not allowed to do that, then the best way is going to be blogging. If we look at your competitor, they have a 12 with 0 backlinks and referring domains. So they're getting all that power from the main site, but they have 3 keywords. And so they're actually showing up higher in the ranking because those 3 keywords are relevant buyer intent keywords. They're still not getting any traffic. They're going to be super easy for you to beat by working on the strategy that we just mentioned. The last part is your Google My Business page. You are in the top 3 for the search term, so awesome. That's exactly where you want to be because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed in this top 3 for one of your keywords or service areas, then you send all those leads to your competition, and you would have to optimize this page. You'd have to go out and get a bunch more citations, which is the name of your business, your address, phone number, website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you definitely need more of those than your competition. But if you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website page has the opportunity to be number 1 in your area for those important local keywords so that you can convert them into customers. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you found it helpful and that you'll be able to apply these tips. I would love to get your feedback on the video, and if you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.